Well, Tom Bower is, of course, the best-selling author of the Meghan biography, Revenge, and he joins me now. Tom Bower, do you believe this? Do you buy this from Giles Brandreth that the Queen, the late Queen, never uttered any negative words about Meghan? Because you had some revelations in your book that suggested maybe she was a little bit more unkind.
No, I mean...
What?
No, I mean, I think Giles Brandreth is a wonderful man, very amusing, very intelligent, and clearly had very good relationship with Prince Philip. But he's a man who never likes criticising. He's a man who always sees the best in the world. And...
Nice.
And my sources told me very emphatically, and I believe them to be absolutely true, that the Queen was very, very disgruntled with Meghan. And that, of course, is why she expelled them, so to speak, in the great Megxit debate at Sandringham in 2020, when they were stripped of all their honorary and other titles in Britain, denied any protection, denied any finance, and told they couldn't serve as royals if they went to California. So I don't think for a moment that the Queen was uncritical of Meghan. In fact, as I said, she was rather pleased that she hadn't come to Prince Philip's funeral. But I do believe that she was critical and rather concerned by Harry's over-the-top admiration and love for Meghan. And of course, she wasn't the only one. So was Prince William. So was Prince Charles. So was Charles Spencer. Everyone thought that...
Said, wait a minute.
Spencer. Everyone thought that Harry had gone overboard. So on that story, I do think Giles Brandreth is right.
Well, yes, indeed, because what we loved about the late Queen, I guess, is that she was the Queen of the understatement, Tom. So when Prince Andrew goes to talk to her about his various issues caused by Jeffrey Epstein, who he reveals, is going to jail for paedophilia.
Everyone asked liquid.
Jail for paedophilia. The Queen replies with one word, according to Brandreth: intriguing. And I guess it's the same thing with Harry, isn't it? By her saying, oh, he's a little bit too in love, what she really means is obsessed with someone.
Yes, I think that. But we got to remember one other thing. This book is written after sadly, the Queen's death. And they're trying to rewrite history. History. Because they don't want to provoke the Sussexes. And they're hoping, obviously, that Brandreth's book will be the final olive branch, not to be too nasty about the royal family when the book comes out next year. I don't think it'll work, because I don't believe for a moment that the Queen, according to Brandreth, when the Oprah Winfrey interview was transmitted, said TV nonsense. Meghan accused the Queen and the whole family of racism and much more besides. I don't think the Queen was saying that's all TV nonsense. And on the other hand, one must remember another thing. The Queen at that stage was 94. She was already quite ill. The idea that she was absolutely on top of everything, I think, is a bit unfair of the author. So I think it's an endearing picture.
Sometimes may be good, sometimes may be...
Everything, I think, is a bit unfair of the author. So I think it's an endearing picture he paints of the Queen. But I think the Queen understood very clearly the dangers that the Sussexes posed, and that's why, in the Sandringham Agreement, when they finally left Britain, they got absolutely nothing that they wanted. They were told, if you go to California...
What?
How?